Welcome to the all-new one-on-one session with Jeff Kinyanjui. And today I'm privileged to host my good friend Paul Were. Paul,
Thank you.
karibu sana. How have you
Ah,
been?
I've been good, my brother. Thank you so much
Yeah,
to invite me here. It's a pleasure. It's been long, man.
it's been very long.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, I grew up with Paul Were in South B, and it's been a roller coaster of things happening in our lives. But I'm very glad to see you are doing well. Rwanda imekuwaje?
Rwanda imekuwa poa. Nashukuru God, unajua.
Uh,
It has been up and down season,
yeah,
but nashukuru God nimemaliza poa, injury free.
yeah,
Na pia nimebackup,
yeah.
unajua. Kitu naweza jivunia nimetoka nayo Rwanda.
Mhm.
So yeah, I thank God.
I think ni your first time to play in an African country outside Kenya.
Yeah.
How will you say the Rwandese league is so far? I think kuna Wakenya kadhaa wako huko. There's Lawrence from Gor Mahia. There's the former Gor Mahia keeper. Uh, I think Frederick. Coach Furo pia amekuwa huko. Ligi yao ikoaje?
From my own experience, if I compare with the European League or wherever I've been played abroad, I can say it's not that much more professional, but it was a good experience,
Mhm.
and it's likewise like East African football,
Yeah,
like Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Ethiopia. It's kinda like a same way football how we play because it's all about power,
yeah.
run. Yeah, so I can say it has been a great experience for me.
You've been there for a season.
Yeah,
So you had signed, I think, season moja peke yake, right?
yeah, 1 year.
So what next for you now?
For me, I think because it has been a tough season,
Yeah,
uh, I have a lot in my mind. I have a lot of contacts, but I just pray to God to have a good deal because I don't think I'm going back.
yeah.
So for me, for now, I'm trying to make my video clip
Yeah.
and then share with my contacts. And I pray that God will bring me a good deal for me.
All the best. But when you say the season has been tough,
Mm.
unamaanisha nini? Can you go to the details? Because na remember initially when you went there, ulikuwa unacheza, you were assisting, you were all over the news. Then suddenly ikakuwa tu uchezi games consistently. What really happened?
Ye- Jeff, let me be honest with you. With my CV,
Yeah,
I've been playing abroad, and country like Rwanda, they love football too much. And Rayon Sport, they have almost like 80 million fans. So when I went there, we were winning fast 8 games, 10 games, But you cannot win every game.
yeah,
So the last 3 games, we were not doing good and we lost. So the the Rwandan people, they like hype.
yeah,
So they brought another 2, 3 players, and in my position where I was playing, the the coach had to put the player. So when he had to put the player, he performed good, and when you perform good, me, I'm this kind of a guy. I'm not jealous.
yeah,
Yeah. So I wait for my time. I had my time. I had my chance. I did my best,
yeah,
But the boy came. He did good, So and the team was winning. And the
yeah,
important thing for the team is to
yeah,
win.
yeah,
And the other part I think it affected me is because when I left Rwanda, I came back home that December. I
yeah,
had problem with my document, with my passport. I had to renew the new passport,
yeah,
So, and there wasn't any papers in the foreign where to make passport.
yeah, yeah.
So they had problem issues with the papers to make passport and all this. So it was very difficult for me to have the new passport.
Okay.
So I had to take the permit passport. It's
The
called permit,
temporary
yeah,
passport.
temporary passport. So I had to take this and to travel with it back. So when I arrived there, the team did has already started the second preseason,
Yeah.
and for me to get back to my fitness and all this, it really affected me. But the good thing is I didn't lay low.
Yeah.
I pushed myself. I work hard. I came back to the team. I start to play again. But when you don't do good, the coach has to change.
Yeah.
So that's all. That's what happened.
Okay. But again, during this period that you've been playing in Rwanda, hujakuwa ukitoa national team. Wewe ni mtu umecheza national team for I think of a decade now. Has that affected you mentally? Because for mchezaji yote kucheza Harambee Stars, that is like the pinnacle of your career. kama the national team, then it means you are a high profile player, but hujakuwa kwa rida ya national team tangu AFCON 2019. What do you have to say about that, na imekuwa affect in what way? Because I know also as a player, for you to move, lazima uko unacheza consistently kwa national team. You were consistent before, but really, what happened after AFCON? Can you delve into the details?
For me, Jeff, I always respect the decision of coach, of the national team, of even my club team, coach, the management, even the official. So what I can say, somehow, I'll be honest, when we went for AFCON, yeah, I didn't play the 3 games, yeah, but the team was doing good, and I don't have any judgment or I don't have any beef with any player, but I felt like I deserved to play because that time I was on form, and then seeing like 3 left back playing in the same position and I'm a left winger, and I don't play, it really affected me, and when I came back, yeah, so I wanted to go to, I didn't have a team that time because my contract with the Leopards was finished. So I wanted to go back abroad. So yeah, it was really tough for me. And because when we came back, there was Chan. We were supposed to go and play Chan.
Yeah.
So I think that time it was AFCON finals, something like that. We were called in KBC.
Yeah.
Yeah. For an interview for that final. I went with Patrick Oboy at that time.
Yeah.
So, and the team that was called for Chan, they were in camp.
Yeah.
And the guys, when they were having dinner, they saw me, I'm on the TV. I'm like, oh. The coach was like, Paul's supposed to be in camp, and now I'm seeing him in the TV.
Yeah.
But it wasn't about that. It wasn't that I didn't want to play for Chan, but mentally I was destroyed. And because that time, when if I could play AFCON, I'm sure 100% sure I had some agents that came to watch me. Even you called some agent, they wanted to see me, but I didn't play.
Yeah.
So it really affected me because that will be an opportunity for me to make a big move for me, and my life can change.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's why when I didn't go to play for that game, Chan,
Yeah.
that's why maybe they don't want to call me in the national team.
Okay.
But other part, I will say maybe when I went back to Greece,
Yeah.
so I was not playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was playing, sorry, but I was playing in that division.
So that is after AFCON, right?
Yeah, that is after AFCON.
Yeah.
So I was playing in that division. So when I was playing that division, maybe I think they have to call someone who plays in top league,
But I don't think that is the case because, like for instance, when you went for AFCON, there are several players that were clubless. And we've seen coaches call players from very lower tier leagues in Europe. So I don't think it's really about you playing in the third division in Greece because you've played in the second division in Greece, you've played even in the first division. I know it's not like you are an unknown player. But again, I've known you for years since we are young, and most people say you are a bad boy. It's very difficult to sell Paul Were.
Let me
I'm coming to that.
let me rectify that.
I want you to clarify that. That's why we have this podcast. When you mention the name Paul Were to people who don't know you at a personal level like myself, they'll say Paul Were is a bad boy. You remember that incident, and we'll come to that as well. That incident in Kampala when you were playing Uganda, you and Ade. Will you say probably there are things you've done in your career off the pitch that zime affect CV yako that watu wanakujudge vibaya based on whatever happened in the past?
The funny thing, Jeff,
Yeah.
I was there part of not being called in the national team, right? Maybe for me, I think every coach have his way of style, and maybe he was preferring to call this kind of player, but maybe my style of play cannot fit in
his plans.
in his plan.
Yeah.
But other part, I think I deserve to be in the national team with my experience, with my kind of maturity that I have.
Yeah.
So for me, but I'm always okay. I always support the team. I'm always there, bro. I always even talk with Mapake, talk with the other players who have been Olunga, I wish them all the best, I pray you guys play good, And when they do good, everyone praise them. But the problem, in Kenya, even if you do bad, everyone will criticize you.
Yeah.
So for me, the other part, the one that you said about the
Being labeled a bad boy, yeah.
being labeled a bad boy. I think I'm not a bad boy. You know, I'm one of the best guy you will ever be close to. I think you know me.
Yeah,
The where I've come from, the way I social with people. So the thing that I regret in my life and in my career is that moment in Uganda, because that moment, we were young, we were so young,
yeah,
so we were overjoyed. Yeah. So what we did was wrong, but it's not like not every player didn't go out. Everyone went out,
yeah.
drink, but they came home early. They came back to the hotel early.
Mhm.
Me and Ade, we came late, and we
By late,
was
what time was it? What do you mean?
actually, it was around 6 a.m. in the morning.
Okay, but the
And
rest went back earlier.
yeah, went back early.
Yeah,
So, and I think the management, they could find a way to, to they could find a way to handle the situation well.
yeah.
You understand? But one of the official linked what happened in the camp to the journalist, and that's
Okay,
why it went overall in the newspaper.
yeah,
And I don't blame anyone. I
yeah,
blame myself. Me and Ade, we blame ourselves. But that moment, it didn't put us to go down. We apologized to Kenyans. We
yeah,
apologized to the federation. We apologized to the players, and that's why we went back,
yeah,
and we went even to the final.
yeah,
And when we went to the final, I even give an assist.
yeah,
So I think we learned from that experience. But FC Leopards and Gor Mahia. In that moment, I was playing for Tusker FC.
yeah,
So I think because Ade was their son,
yeah.
so they always blame me. They say I'm the one that
Yeah,
destroy Ade,
yeah,
But I didn't destroy them. I didn't destroy Ade. It was that moment, stupid moment,
yeah,
because we were young. We won. We went to semi. We want to enjoy,
yeah,
So I will say it. For me, it really affected me.
yeah,
To my family, to my kid, because that time my kid was young,
yeah,
And since that moment, people always put that image that I'm a bad boy, I drink a lot,
yeah,
you know, but you're a good player, you drink a lot. Jeff, it's true.
yeah,
Even you work,
yeah.
but it's sometime when you have off, right? You can go somewhere in a joint,
And
you,
relax.
you
Yeah,
relax with your friends,
yeah,
have a drink. And me, I'm this kind of a guy that I don't know, I don't have pride, I don't have ego. So when a fan come to me and say, Paul, can I take a photo? Me, I don't know he will post in a bad way,
yeah,
but the guy maybe will not post in a bad way, but maybe he will post where there's a drinks and all this. But that person doesn't know that day I'm off,
yeah,
but he will put that day an image that this guy is a drunkard, this guy drink too much. And the problem is when you play good, even if you play alone, when you play alone good, no
yeah.
one will see that. 'Cause when the team lose, they
The,
will always find a way to criticize you, to say how bad person you are, you drink a lot. In that moment, I was playing for FC Leopards, Jeff, me, I love FC too much. The fans love me too much,
yeah,
but not everyone will love you. Even you'll find Gor Mahia fans, they come in FC Leopards page, they will criticize me, talk bad about me, but it's not how they put the situation. I can give you example. That moment after AFCON,
yeah,
right? When I didn't find a team to go back to Europe.
yeah,
So I decided to sign for FC Leopards. That time, SportPesa was the sponsor. Jeff, I'm telling you, I had a very good deal. Very good deal. For 2 years, I signed for 2 years. For the first time, I signed in Kenya for 2 years
yeah.
because I always signed like few months, 1 year. So I signed for 2 years
With FC
with
Leopards.
FC Leopards. When I signed for 2 years, I didn't even get my signing fee. And then what happened? SportPesa, boom,
Yeah,
they came out of the page.
yeah.
FC doesn't have money. And that time was the coach from Rwanda, Kasa
Kasabungo.
Kasabungo. He's a good guy. He's a God-fearing guy. I
Yeah.
respect him too much. But there's a way of me I play. I like to play on the right, maybe sometime number 10. But him was insisting for me to play on the left,
As a left winger.
as a left winger. Every time, he always like me to play on the left. But me, I'm uncomfortable because some players in Kenya, they know me how I play. So
Yes.
they will just mark me to push
On
me
the
on
left
my left.
side.
Yeah. So me, I want to play the other side, But I told you, every coach has his way of play and have his own players.
Yeah,
He respected me, and that time even Modo was there. Yeah, I have played with Modo, and Modo respected me. But what really affected us is, Jeff, we went 3-4 months without salary. You
yeah,
know, it affects us. You don't know how our kids eat, but out of respect, I will thank Shikanda,
yeah.
bro. Shikanda, that time CEO, Marehemu, he
Maurice
died.
Chichi, yeah,
Yeah, the there were many officials. They came through. Sometime when I have problem, they always support me. Even when the coach doesn't want to play me, they support me. Say, coach, hey, he's our senior player. Hey, we support him. This and this. But we went for training. You get 200. You go home. I have my daughter there. I have my mom. I have to pay rent, Jeff. So Shikanda cannot always go in his pocket to remove money every
yeah,
time to give me, bro. Even him, he have responsibility.
yeah,
So that moment, uh, I don't go training, I go some other asshole. I go to do some other things. But the fans will criticize me.
they will not understand
They
that.
will not understand that. They
Yeah,
will criticize me. You drink a lot. You don't do this, don't do this. But bro, let me tell you something. You know why now FC Leopards they cannot sign any
yeah,
foreign player?
yeah,
It's because of the foreign players we were them at that time. Me, I had 2 years contract. I had
yeah,
good contract. I never took FC to FIFA.
yeah.
Imagine. But the foreign players they took FC to.
FIFA
But some people will talk bad about
about
me. I
you
sacrifice my money that I didn't get for 6 months, bro. You understand? Even my signing fee. If I took FC
to
to
FIFA.
FIFA, I will look bad.
Yeah,
But I said, it's okay. Shikanda, do this. I have a deal in Greece. I
just
think
release
that
me.
I can go there and I have money. And he's a good guy, bro. We sit down. He say, yeah, bro, I understand, Paul. And we agree. And he give me my release. And I went back to Europe.
Okay. I mean, would you say you've been unlucky because, like you said, that was your first long-term deal in Kenya? And I remember there was also a time that Gor Mahia was very eager to sign you, but you never agreed. Would you say you refused to sign for Gor Mahia because you love FC too much?
No, no, no. That's not what exactly happened.
Yeah.
What happened is that moment I had problem with my agent. And
Okay.
the team that I was playing for, he was one of the board member
Yeah.
in the team. So I wanted my release letter, but it was almost 12 and the window was being closed 12 at night,
Yeah.
midnight. So when I signed the contract, but they need to get the release
The release did not
paper
come in time.
and the how you call the other for FIFA.
TMS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it didn't reach on time.
Yeah.
So there's no way I could play for Gor Mahia at that time, you
Okay.
know. But it's not about loving FC that I cannot play for Gor Mahia. I can still play for Gor Mahia, bro.
Okay.
You know, now where it reach, I can even tell some other players, you can love team, you can love a team.
Yeah.
Even Cristiano Ronaldo, you see, he loved Manchester too much. He came back. You see
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah.
You,
Sure.
you know.
It never worked out.
So it's all about some people have to understand that this is our life and this is a short period career.
Yeah.
We don't have too much time.
Yeah.
And it's all about sometimes even money.
Yeah.
If you give me good money,
I
I,
will play.
yeah, I play. So yeah, that's what I can say.
So again, I will come back to my question. Will you say you've been unlucky because you, wherever you've played in Europe, in Kenya, now in Rwanda, you always sign short-term deals, 6 months, 1 year, but mostly it never works out. Either a team is relegated, either you're not paid, uh, something just happens. I mean, you've never been in a club consistently for a very long time. There are issues in between, not to do with your discipline, but majorly financial. And looking at players you've played with, especially in the national team, there's the likes of Wolunga, there's the likes of Victor Wanyama, you have good friend Ayub Timbe, who have been very consistent and who will say football has done things in their life. It has changed their lives. But you, on the other end, you signed for some small teams in Greece. You've been to Kazakhstan, but you never last. If you look at this now, if you analyze it at a personal level, would you say you've been unlucky in football because your talent is not in doubt? I mean, you are one of the most talented left wingers we've had in Kenya. You've played for the national team. Your profile is good. but you've never been in a consistent team. I mean, you've never been in any team consistently. You've never played for a big team in Europe. Will you say you've been unlucky with football?
Jeff, there I will say, I'll say I've been unlucky, but I still have time. I'm not old. I'm
But
not old.
like you said, football is a very short-term
Yeah,
career. Being young is relative because if you're 30 in football, for instance, I'm around 30, 35. I will not say I'm young in football, but I would say I'm young in my career as a journalist or as a podcaster. I'm young. I still have probably 15 or 20 years to work. But for yourself, for instance, if you are 25 approaching 30, you're already old. You wouldn't say you have much time, right?
Jeff, that's the mentality of Africa.
Okay, explain
That's
that.
mentality of Africa. Because, Jeff, some players here, right? You
Yeah,
can play in Kenya for almost until 30, but you never know, One
yeah,
season like this, you score goals, you assist. You don't know who's seeing you there,
yeah,
And you make a deal. You go maybe Egypt, maybe you go Congo, you go South Africa, and your life change.
yeah,
You
true.
can even play football now, Jeff. You can even be in Europe, play small teams, uh, play maybe in the second division or first division, but the teams that you are playing, they don't pay too much money.
Yeah,
You can reach even 34, 33, or 35. And one deal like this, for one season, it change your life.
yeah, sure.
So it's all about just work hard, be focused, never
Mhm.
let anyone bring you down.
Yeah,
For me, I will say the part of going to the teams that don't pay. And the other thing in Greece, yeah, even if you come in Greece and maybe you do your research, uh, most teams in second division,
yeah,
they sign players for 1 year. That's why
okay,
I've always been in Greece signing for 1 year.
yeah,
That division team, they sign for only 1 year, So that's why I've been signing in Greece for 1 year.
okay,
And I've been lucky. For me, I think I've been lucky because uh, I've never get a good agent, an
okay,
agent that can touch you like this and push you to next level, Everything now is all about agent, and sometimes it's about statistics. Maybe my statistics not that good, and
yeah,
maybe because I play in that division. But if you see my talent, if someone see my talent and is a good agent and he can take you to this team, even if it's for trials, Jeff,
yeah,
me, I'll never fail for trials. My first deal when I left Kenya, I went to South Africa. I went for trials. No one knew that I will sign there.
mhm,
But because of my hard work, I push myself. I'm always focused. Yes, even if now I will tell you, we go somewhere, we enjoy. But tomorrow, when I get to work, I know this is where I get my meal every day.
yeah,
So I have to push. Every game I always give my best.
yeah,
But in football, there's something up and down. Even Cristiano and Messi, there's some games they play good, they score goals, but some games they don't play good.
yeah,
You know, so for me, I'm positive. And I
mhm,
always pray. And the good thing I'll tell you, I have good friends. Who always want the best for me. You are one of them. You know, I have my family, my mom, my dad,
yeah,
my sisters, my wife, my kid. So I think people that are close to me, they always push me and give me a reason not to sleep
yeah,
any day. Even now I don't have a team, right? But I want to push. You know, I don't know, but God knows
yeah.
where I will land.
Well, listening to you, Paulo, no, umechange sana even mentality. It's not the Paul where I knew back then. And perhaps pia watu wamekumisjudge sana. Uh, Listening to you unaongea kama mtu very wise. Would you say a lot of people have misjudged you or misunderstood you as a person? Because like I said before, mtu akisikia tu jina Paul Were, probably new incident ya Kampala inakuja ama zile picha umepigwa ukikunywa kwa bar. But hata mimi mwenyewe mu kunywa and it's not a crime to drink. But ujaona picha yangu mahali popote ati niko mahali nawasha.
If let me give you an example again.
Mhm.
I play football abroad, yeah, for almost 6 years. Eh? When I come to Kenya, I come for vacation. So if I come
Yeah,
for vacation, if I went out, if my friend invite me for a drink, even if I don't take a picture, and if someone see me, you cannot judge me because I came back home and I went to have fun with my friend. Because when I go abroad, you don't know. You only see me, hey, Paul Were play this game scored.
yeah,
You know? And even when I'm in abroad, even if I go for coffee with my friends, it's okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, eh. Unaweza sema watu wengi wamekumisjudge ama wakuelewi, wamekumisunderstand because watu wengi wanaangalianga tu Paul on the negative side, but like you said, unaweza cheza game moja poa, hiyo itasahaulika jioni. Ile game umecheza vibaya ndo watu wataongelea sana, na ile time umeonekana ukiwasha ndo watu wataongea sana. Unaweza sema wamekumisunderstand. That's not the real you.
Jeff, the people who know me, the people who always around me,
Yeah.
my circle, they know me. Even the players in the national team, the players who I've played with them abroad, different countries, they love me. No one hates me, Jeff. So I think people they judge me, and you don't know me. You judge person. Don't never judge a book by its cover.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, I think people judge me too much, and you don't know me.
Yeah.
Like you said, some games you play good, some games you play bad.
Mhm.
But that doesn't mean because where went out maybe 2 weeks ago, that's why it's affecting him maybe not to play good. Maybe I didn't sleep good. Maybe I wake up in a bad leg.
Yeah. So Paul, hizo time zote umecheza Europe, umecheza ball Europe, career yako ni over 10 years, umecheza ball Europe for around 6 years. Unaweza sema ball imekufanyia nini? Looking back, of course there are regrets. You said one of your regrets in your time, the incident in Kampala mkiwa na Harambee Stars kwa camp. But ukikaa chini sasa uanalyze, unaweza sema ball imekufanyia nini?
Jeff, football has made me to travel almost the whole world.
Mhm.
You see some fans always say,
Yeah.
they always call me mchezaji wa kusafiri,
Yeah.
traveler.
Yeah.
But I say it has made me to make friends.
Yeah.
It has made me to experience a lot of things in life.
Yeah.
Jeff, if now you give me an opportunity, to be in a place that I deserve to be, I don't think I will do the silly mistake I did when I was young. And for me, I can even advise young lads. When you get that chance, take it with both hands.
Mhm.
Don't sleep. Don't listen to what people say, because not everyone will love you.
Mhm.
But put people who are close to you, who support you, who wants the best for you.
Mhm.
Don't be with people that doesn't want the best for you.
Mhm.
And involve yourself with people that can help you, even outside the pitch and inside the pitch, even involving about maybe business, how you can grow.
Yeah.
So for me, I think I've learned a lot in my life. I've
Mhm.
really learned a lot in my life, and it has really helped me. It has even really helped my family. I
Mhm.
was born in a slum. Jeff, that moment, uh, I was eating sukuma with ugali. Now I can even cook beef. Now I can shower with
Yeah.
shower. Hot water.
Yeah.
I- I'm traveling with plane. I've been like almost everywhere in this world. So for me, I think I thank God. Really,
Yeah.
I thank God. If it wasn't for God, bro.
Okay, I understand but that perfectly, since I think we grew up in the same neighborhood, and I understand all that traveling the world. But football is a very lucrative career. It's unlike any other career. You can make so much money within such a short period, especially when you're playing in the top level. You've seen your guys you've played with the national teams, the likes of Wanyama, the likes of Olunga, and very many other players. We are not here to discuss them, but I mean, they are millionaires now, for lack of a better word. You wouldn't say you are in the same level. Are there any regrets? Again, you said the fact that you've never been blessed to get a good agent. Has that been a contributing factor, or what would you say is the disconnect?
I think Jeff, everyone have his luck.
Yeah,
And
sure.
for me, bro, I'm really proud of these boys
Yeah,
because they raise our flag. And you never know. Maybe the place they are right now, yeah, they can make some people see, Wanyama, let me go to Kenya. They
yeah,
can come to Kenya Premier League, see one player. And that's how football change. And for me, bro, I just have to work hard, yeah.
yeah.
I just have to work hard. I don't lose hope that easy. I don't lose that. I don't lose hope that easy.
And looking back from where you came from, um, at any one point, did you ever think that probably football will change your life? Is this what you wanted to do from the get go?
If when I was young, the place where we grow. My parents, they were really focused in education, which is very important. But for me, I was always pushing myself. I can even run away from school, go to play football, but they never know. When I come back home, they beat me. So I think passion and
Yeah,
hard work really make me to be where I am.
yeah,
And I will say hard work. I will give you one example. We have grown with Patrick Oboya.
yeah,
Patrick Oboya was talent, bro.
yeah,
Ibrahim Kitayo was talent. Kevin Omondi was talent. Even Samuel Mwangi, Mise, you
yeah,
remember?
yeah,
And Ray Odhiambo.
yeah.
That moment, I never thought that football would really like change my life until now. But I saw them, how they are talented, and they push me. I the and the people who inspire me, Jamal Mohammed, Patrick Oboya, Dennis Oliech. And that moment, bro, there's a moment I came in national team and I was with these big players. I
Mhm.
was like, damn, my dream came true. I'm playing with these guys. Eh? And since that moment, even it wasn't that moment, it was a moment when I was in academy for FISA Academy.
Yeah.
I saw I can do it, Jeff. I saw I can do it. My parents really, they took me to boarding school. I told them, Mom, no, I can't.
Where was that boarding school?
Keregoya boys.
Okay.
Yeah. So I said, no, Mom, I have to come back. So Charles Correa Omondi,
Yeah.
uh, he went to talk with my parents. They brought me back to Nairobi. They took me to Nairobi Milimani. So that's how everything changed.
Okay. And looking back during your days in FISA, of course, you played with other many players. Who is that one player that you think, if if you got the good chances that you guys got, would have made a whole difference? His career would have, blossomed, but it never did.
Jeff, that time we had a lot of talent. Even now, uh, uh, there's one player he deserves to be in one top league. Is Kevin Omondi.
Your good friend
Yeah,
Ade.
and even Patrick Oboy. But injury.
Yeah.
Since he got that injury, really fucked everything. But there's some young players. Even if I mention them, yeah, no one know them. But I think if they had this opportunity that they have, they will be in top leagues or maybe top level.
And who are those? Probably you can mention a few people that you think without their input, you'll have never had a good football career.
Musa Mohammed, they really play good role, bro. Where I am, Kevin Omondi, Ade, Patrick Oboya, Ibrahim Kitawi, Rio Kazim, I think you know him,
Yeah.
Roy Kabugi. I can mention all of them. Let me say, all players in FISA Academy that I've played with them, and even the players that have played in Young Spider, if you remember
Yeah.
even come out with the fat one. I say, everyone,
Yeah.
since when I was young, from Young Spider, uh, FISA Academy, before I even reach Madare Youth,
Yeah.
those people that I played with them, bro, they really pushed me because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
Yeah. Any other coaches, probably?
The coaches, Mickey Weche,
Mhm.
Annington, Korea, and the director of FISA Academy. And one I cannot forget is brother of Patrick Oboya, Adam Masaba.
Yeah.
Bro, if that guy, I think that guy is the one that really made me to be where I am. Because,
Why so?
yeah, you know why? When we were young, it was under 12 Mickey Weche tournament.
Yeah.
Weche tournament, my mom was very naive with me. She didn't like me at all to play football. Masaba will come talk with my mom, take us. We walk from South B to Makadara. We go play tournament. I even become best player of the tournament under 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that guy really is the one that really actually play a lot. And he form a team of us young boys from the ghetto because,
Young Spiders, that is.
yeah, to avoid because that time was a lot of things back at the
Yeah.
ghetto, crime, drugs and all this. So he wanted to show us, you can achieve this in life through this.
Yeah.
Him was an artist.
Yeah.
He
He's
was
still a
even
good
helping
artist.
an artist, yeah.
Yeah.
So for us, he pushed us to come and play. We could even go. We save 5 bob, 5 bob. From the fare you get to go to school.
Yeah.
You save 5 bob, 5 bob, 5 bob, just to go in Kikomba to buy jersey, to have a jersey.
Yeah.
Huh.
So again, you mentioned about the crime in the ghetto, and I'm really aware about that. But there's this story I've heard huko mtaani, but unaweza ni correct. Unajua mtaani stories za base zinakuanga mingi
Yeah.
sana, inaweza kuwa ni ukweli ama ni uongo.
Yeah.
But nakumbuka kuna time when people started calling him sensational very, and I started paying attention. But nikiwa mtaani nilikuwa nasikia story that kuna time compa tunakwenda sana F2, then mkitoka F2 mna grab masimu za watu. Hiyo ni time yenye ulikuwa una join Mathare Youth. So watu wakaanza kusema mtaani, by the way, ball imesaidia Paulo sana, because kama si ball msee angekuwa pinji mbaya sana. Alikuwa anaiba simu za watu F2. Hapo nje F2. Unaweza clarify hiyo story, was it true? But then everyone has a past, eh? You know, we've all come from the ghetto. Probably hata mimi kama sikusoma ningekuwa
Jeff,
mwizi kwa mtaani. Unajua?
Jeff, unajua hiyo story, unajua ilikuwaje?
Mm.
So unajua ile venye una involve yourself na
Bad company.
bad company, unajua ukitembea na mwizi wewe ni mwizi.
Yeah, ni
Sijui kama
kweli.
unajua.
Yeah.
So kuna time tuko F2,
Mm.
mimi niko F2, ilikuwa hiyo saa hiyo ni jam station, kwenda jam station. Niko ndani na dance tu, unajua. Niko napenda kudance.
Hata sasa unapenda kudance.
I think kama si ball mimi ningekuwa dancer mimi. Wallahi Jeff, sikudanganyi. Ningekuwa dancer na chef.
Unapenda kupika.
Mbaya. Na mimi ni mdeadly. Hiyo time niko F2 ndani. So kuna best friend yangu, Moa goalkeeper, unamkumbuka?
Najua
Kidogo naona best yangu amekuja ananiambia, manze Moa amepigwa mob. Haji. Pigwa na watu wa taxi. Kushuka chini, nenda Mata Hospital, kimbia. Naona sura yao jamaa. Sema manze jo.
So hiyo kutoka F2 mmeenda paka Mata.
Sasa si best yangu amekuja ananiambia best yako amepigwa mob, ampeleke kwa Mata Hospital.
Okay.
Unaona? Time nikaangalia best yangu, hata sitaki kumuona, nasikia kulia. So kuna day tunapiga raundi, tulikuwa tu vijana wadogo na vijana tu pia, unajua tunapiga raundi bila vivi nini kidogo, kuna mabesa zangu ameshachukua mtu. Tunatembea sasa, shachukua simu nini, tunatembea tu pamoja, tunatembea hivi bila hivi pale, kidogo na nikituangalia hivi nyuma tunaona Masai wanakuja na rungu na nini. Jeff, si kuna mati sasa, ilikuwa Niso. Hiyo Niso ilikuwa na best yetu Saddam.
Anajua Saddam.
Alitusaidia mbaya sana. So watu wakaingia kwa Niso. Mimi nikaenda kushika hivi Niso, nikamiss kadunda. Nikiangalia hivi, sema leo nimededi. Natetemeka hivi mtu wangu. Jo, kwa myangu mimi ni mdogo jo. Jeff nilikuwa mdogo. Mati kasimama. Kaingia. Mabesa zangu wakashuka. Mabesa zetu tulikuwa nao wakashukia pale njia ya police band. Mimi sasa mimi natetemeka tu. Juu mimi nimeanguka. I think Masai walidhani mimi siko nao. Kwa sababu mimi nilikuwa nataka tu kuangia, nataka kwa Mati. Wakakuja wakapaka gari lingine mbele. Wako wapi? Walishukia huko nyuma. Mimi peke yangu niko kwa hiyo gari, natetemeka hivi. Nikashuka tu polepole niende hivi mtaa. Sikwambia hata madha, sikwambia buda, siwezi kula. Bado niko traumatized mbaya. Kesho yake niko soma Nairobi Milimani, tulikuwa na game. Cheza na Lang'ata. Kina Musa hiyo time, kina Ade, Simon Mbugua. Cheza nao, kumbe sijui kama Ukumbi wanaona Ukumbi na coach Davy. Unamjua? David Ouma wa Sofapaka pia alikuwa madem.
Sijui kama Sofapaka sasa by the way.
Wananiona. Mimi ndo nilikuwa mdeadly kwa hiyo timu yetu, kwa hiyo shule. Jua kina Ade alikuwa shatoka. Pia Ibra alikuwa ametoka. So mimi ndo nilikuwa. Cheza hapo nikaona watu wameniapproach. Niaje kijana, tumeona manze wewe unacheza juu tumelike wewe unacheza. Unaweza mind kesho kujetizi nitwangaje koma huko? Maisa. Kwambia sawa. Na hiyo time unajua pia nilikuwa nimekosana na Juma
goalkeeper.
Juma goalkeeper kwa sababu ya fair. Kwa sababu tu ya fair ya shule nini. Korea, sijui nani alienda kambia Korea sijui nini. Na sijui mimi nimesema sijui anisaidii sijui nini. Akajam. unaona.
Korea.
Akajam, unaona, kwa sababu yenyewe kweli alikuwa ananisaidia sana, amenisaidia pia kulipa fee nini, unaona. So mimi nikavaa nguo zangu,
Za shule.
mother nadhani nimeenda shule, nikaenda kwa Waome. Sikuwa nakumbuka
Unajua
Waome.
Waome?
Na Waome, na kuna kijana alikuwa anaitwa Nau, walikuwa naishi pamoja. Nikaingia hapo, sina ngoja masaa ya mazoezi, nalala, ningoja masaa ya mazoezi. Masaa ya mazoezi nangoja mother wametoka nini, wameenda hustling, nimerudi home, nimevaa nguo nini, nimeenda Maisa. Ka train siku ya kwanza, siku ya pili, tunataka kukusign.
Nani ukumbi akakwambia?
Ukumbi na Devi wanataka kunisign. Na tangu hiyo siku ukumbi anakwanga amenikubali. Huoni hata national team pia alikuwa ananiita, sijawahi kosa nini. Ni buda mpoa. Wallahi ni buda yangu huyo. Wakiona Devi. So kidogo nini, sasa bado niko ofisa, niko na contract, nikamwambia ni aje? Maisa wananitaka.
Na uliambia ni Korea?
Nikamwambia Korea. Maisa wananitaka, itakuwaje? Ikabidi sasa mimi ni ofisa, niko na contract nini, ikabidi nikaenda on loan. Hiyo I think ilikuwa ni 6 months ama ni 1 year. 6 months I think. Nikacheza poa, hizo magame, ikafika time ya KCSE nini, singeweza game kama 2 hata nikamiss. Sasa game ya mwisho nilicheza friendly na Tusker. Hapo nimecheza friendly, niko na chenga Abichi, niko namchukua mtu wangu. Abichi, bila shikokote atakwambia, niko namchukua, yeye ndiye alinipea kazi.
Yeye alipoje kazi Tusker?
Alinipea job. Kidogo tumetulia. Naona coach ako interest. Naona afisa ni coach King alikuwa coach.
Coach wa Mathare Youth.
Pia Kimazi alikuwa anataka kunisign Mathare. Nikaona wako interested. Nikapigia Korea simu, nikamwambia ni aje? Naona ni kama wako interested hao watu. Bupigia team manager. Sasa ni 31st mimi nimelala. Sio shule, tumemaliza KCSE nini, nimetulia 31st, nimedoze. Korea nipigia simu. Uko wapi? Mwambie niko kwa nyumba. Chukua vitu zako saizi za mazoezi, kimbia hapo City Stadium. Kakimbia. Kufika Tusker hapo, kaingia train hapo.
Walikuwa na train Tusker kwa City.
Walikuwa naenda Sekafa. So kumbe sikuwa nimewekwa kwa list nini, lakini waniambii wananisign. Kesho yake nacheza na Liberty ya Gosmule. Kafunga bao 2, sasa poa. Nikaona, akaniambia wewe tuongea tukirudi.
So ni coach mgani?
Nandwa.
Okay.
Wakirudi sasa kutoka hiyo Sekafa, wewe kuja hapa Capital Center. Hapo kalamu nini, nikasign. Na hivyo wala ndio ilichange vitu zangu.
Sasa hiyo ni nani alikupigia? Korea. Sasa hivyo ndio ulisign. Kwa hiyo meza alikuwa Korea na nani? Ilikuwa
mimi na Korea, lakini already ashapewa contract na Mdosi Morris, unajua. Washaperpea kila kitu, washaongea Tusker nini, nikaenda hiyo on loan, hiyo 1 year nini, ndio tena nikaenda FC, tena hiyo FC nikaenda 1 year and a half I think. Ni sign 1 year, nicheza 1 year and a half ama ndio nikatoka FC, ndio nikaenda South Africa. So kutoka South Africa hivyo ndio tokanga Kenya. Umeongea
vizuri sana kuhusu ukumbi na coach Davy. But when we start speaking about Harambee Stars, uko in different kidogo. Probably makoches waja kuelewa vizuri, moja kupatia enough playing time. And of course unaona juzi pia Harambee Stars ilifungwa na Mauritius of all countries. Uko na experience poa sana, very long time experience ya kucheza kwa national team, kucheza ball Kenya. Pia umecheza ball Kenya when Harambee Stars was doing well. Unaweza sema shida ni nini? Is it that we never give coaches enough time? Ama shida inakuwa nini kwa national team? In your honest opinion tu. Sitaki kuongea kitu unasema inaweza jeopardize chances zako za kudumu national, but the honest truth. Unajua kama wewe ni mzuri, bado utacheza tu ball top level. Unasema shida ya national team inakuwa nini?
Jeff, unajua Kenya tuko na wachezaji wa deadly mbaya sana. Tuko na wachezaji wa deadly sana. Lakini sijui tukiendanga game zingine za national team, I think I feel tunakuwa na hiyo feeling ya uoga. Unaelewa?
As a playing unit.
Si as a playing unit. Tuna defend too much. Hatutaki sasa mali imefika ukweli Jeff, mali imefika, tunafaa to take chances za, angalia mtu kama Olunga, Olunga ni striker dead, lakini the moment una defend hivi pia yeye anachoka, ana come too much, hakuna mwenye anamfeed.
Tunarudi kwetu sana.
Mimi opinion yangu, tunafaa to take risk, kwa sababu sasa mali football imefika, tunafaa to take risk. Na pia mali sometime pia kitu kingine, motivation ni kitu kingine poa sana kwa wachezaji. Unajua kama mnaenda camp nini, unasikia wachezaji wajalipwa bado bonus, unajua hizo ni vitu mentally ina affect mtu. Sisi wachezaji, kwa sababu hapo ndo tuna get do wetu, unaona. And then for example nikwambie, si ati na 8 ama nini, unaona. Kama kuna ile game ya I think kabla tu qualify AFCON cheza na Ghana, tukafunga 1-0 hapa Kasarani, tukienda kwao na kucheza na wachezaji mtu anapewa $10,000 kuingia camp. Wewe mimi nikiingia napewa $50.
Tautano.
Si kwa ubaya. Okay, najua maybe federation ina ganji, hatuna masponsor nini, unajua. Lakini motivation ni kitu kingine maana sana kwa mchezaji. Jua ukujua mchezaji ni haje game mkishinda na wapea kila mchezaji so. Ule mchezaji akiingia pale, lakini sasa akiingia pale kuna ma stress zake, maybe team anacheza ametoka Nzoia huko hajalipo sijui miezi 3 nini, unajua. Kwa sababu pia Kenya wachezaji wana struggle. Wala wana struggle mbasa. Ni venye tu sasa ukiita wachezaji, kila mchezaji hapa anakupea shida zake hivi, unaona. Pata mchezaji hajalipa sijui miezi ngapi sijui nyumba, unaona. Si poa. So I think Kenya tunafaa kuja na one development system, unajua. Kama take wachezaji ni, unaona mayai gold. So unaona gold mayai, so umeishika hivi. Ukiachilia anguke, ipasuke, ni hivyo. Hiyo gold huwezi uza. So wachezaji Kenya tunafaa wabebwe kama mayai, unajua. Viongozi wetu wanafaa wakam to true, unajua. Watu wakuwe committed kwa team, unajua. But siwezi wa blame, maybe sama wanasema unaona hakuna pesa, hakuna masponsor. But swali yangu ni kama viongozi tunadu nini tupate hizo ma sponsor nini, unajua. Na pia project pia ni kitu muhimu sana, unajua. Ukibuild team, kuwa na project. Sema hii mwaka tunataka kujenga hii team, after 3 years nataka tuende World Cup, unajua. After 3 years for example, kama ni club nataka tuende CAF. Tuko na hiyo mentality, unajua. Tukiona hiyo mentality, hivyo ndio watu wana grow kwa sports. Ukiangalia kama Senegal, hebu angalia mali Senegal sasa mali wako kwa sababu wamekuwa na hiyo mentality, unaona. Wanafika AFCON, tunafika quarters, hii tumefika quarters, tunafika semi, hii tumefika semi, hii tunataka kubeba, unaona. Angalia under 17 ya under 20, unajua. Hizi ndio vitu sasa tunafaa tuangalie, ni very important sana kwa football.
So basically hatunanga plans.
I think hatuna plan.
Hatunanga plans, si tunacheza tu tucheze.
Acha nikuwe tu honest, hatuna plan, unajua.
Okay.
Hatuna plan.
Na consistency ya national team. Because kama wewe sasa umeka I think kwanza 2019 tutacheza national team, right? Unaweza piga deal sasa, maybe of course najua kuna deal small. Unaweza enda TZ ucheze poa, maybe umeassist sana ama umefunga, tena umerudi kwa national team. As in hatunanga consistency. This is just my opinion. Na nataka kujua venye utasema. Hatunanga consistency kwa national team. Tutatua wachezaji, coach mgeni akikuja kama Sai Firata, nitatua wachezaji kadhaa, then the next assignment tena kuna wachezaji wengine. Unasikia amepeleka watu 48 camp, then ile unit inacheza si yenye inacheza next time. What would you say about that?
For example, Uganda akiwa AFCON, ile walicheza poa, walifika kutazama, walifika
sini 2019 ama si 2019?
Ni 2019. Ni ile nyingine pia.
Okay.
Ukiangalia Uganda, si kwa ubaya. Hao wachezaji wao wote, wanacheza wapi? Wanacheza abroad. Wengine walikuwa wanacheza local, lakini kwa sababu wao coach ame-maintain hiyo team, unajua. A change, unaona. So, I think when you umesema, pia ina affect, unajua. Kuchange wachezaji, kwa sababu kama saa hii Lunga anacheza na mchezaji, tena game next akikuja anacheza na mchezaji, tena game next akikuja anacheza na mchezaji. Hakuna hiyo togetherness, unaona. Hata ukiona team kama sasa for example, sasa maybe nikienda team nyingine mpya, si ndio maana tunaenda pre-season. Pre-season mnaenda pre-season for 2 months, unaona. Mnacheza ma friendly match, unaona. Mna build hiyo team inakuwa sana, inafika mali. So for me, I think hiyo ni inaweza kuwa idea poa sana. Tuache kubadilisha makoach, unajua. Tuache kubadilisha wachezaji. Kama sema mchezaji kama kuna injury sawa, unajua. Atacheza nini sawa. Lakini hata kama mchezaji ako na injury, uko na plan B. Unaget, uko na plan B. Bado mchezaji hukuja camp, unaona, anakuanga, unaona. So hata mchezaji mwingine akiumia, already ashazoea ile system ya coach. Unaona? Hiyo system ya coach ni hivi ndio tutakuwa tunacheza iko hivi. Lakini mimi tunakwanga waoga mtu wangu. Waoga.
So wewe venye umesema tuna defend sana. Wewe si mchezaji wa kudefend.
Football kuna defend. Football, wacha nikwambie sasa Jeff. Football ya sasa ni kukimbia. Na kila mtu lazima ajitume. Ukiangalia kama Manchester City, kila mtu anakimbia kwa hiyo kiwanja, mtu wangu, unaona. Football ya sasa si ati mambo na kudefend ama ni kukimbia, unaona. Na kila mtu akikimbia, hakuna kazi yenye haiwezi fanyika, unajua. Lakini kwa football pia as a team Queen ina style yenyewe ya kuplay, usijui kama unaelewa. Kuna Manchester City au wanaanza kugonga nini kama yetu, tunajua ni Olunga kwa hapo na tuleta kichwa, weka mtu hapo analeta cross. Ni ukweli ama nadanganya? Unajua Kenya tuko na style yetu ya kuplay. Ukiangalia enzi ya kina Malo, hebu angalia enzi ya kina Malo, Robert Mambo, Mariga, Mugabe, Uboya, Oliech. Unajua yani hao ilikuwa au walikuwa pamoja. Umeona hizo miaka zote wamekuwa wakicheza pamoja, unaona. That's why unaona sometimes tulikuwa tuna perform nini mpaka 2004 tukaenda AFCON, unaona. Sasa hiyo sisi ni kitu kingine poa sana.
Speaking of Harambee Stars, nataka unipatie your best lineup if you were to be the coach. Si coach. Wewe umecheza na wachezaji national team. Sio?
Sasa wale wa kitambo ama wa sasa
venye tunataka unipatie, tuseme kesho umeenda kucheza ball against whichever team. Umepata hiyo privilege kama mchezaji ya kutaja squad. Your best unaweza taja. Na radu first 11 hata sitaki masabu. Si kitu ngumu, unajua wachezaji.
Left back ndeka Abud.
Tuanze tu na keeper. Of course unajua lazima utaweka Abud.
Nikosa kumweka atanisomea. Atanisomea mbaya. Tuanze na keeper? Mpaka 7 ama tu wa kwanza.
Unatakaje? Ukitaka utaweka 7 but nataka kupatia kazi rahisi unipatie tu first 11.
Wenye nimecheza nao.
Wewe utaamua. Si bora tu ni national team.
Yefu
unaniseti. Si unataka kushinda game? So utaanza na first 11 yako.
Mpaka wenye wamereturn waeke.
Wanu umecheza nao basi, acha tuseme hivyo. Wenye umecheza nao during your time at your prime. Jagol wenye umecheza nao.
Umecheza na Matasi, umecheza na Origi. Acha nianze na Origi.
Full back 2.
Unajua ilikuwa Mlinge na Situma na nani?
Umecheza na Mabudo, umecheza paka na Mlinge.
Acha nike Situma.
Full back 2 Situma.
Hapo defense.
Center backs.
Unapiga ngapi? Shikokoti.
Shikokoti alikuwa best yako sana mbele
mtu wa best yangu. Weka ni Young.
Mandela.
Ni Young.
Mandela na nani?
Na Shikokoti hapo alikuwa anaipiga hao wawili. Na Shikokoti.
Left back Abud, I don't need to ask.
Ataleta tu mdomo. So muweka. Alafu katikati kama Mugabe, Malo.
Mugabe na Malo 6'8".
Na Pinches. Pincho.
Pincho jo mkompiga nesa na MKFC. Bedha ameretire unajua sasa ni kama player coach City Stars. Miaka zinasonga brother.
Hapo striking weka Wanga na Oliech.
Umeka offensive ama utajieka hata?
Weka Wanga na Oliech.
Mbele.
Wing moja weka Ade. Na ingine weka Uboya, acha mimi nisijieke. Acha mimi ni coach.
Lazima ungeka watu wa South B
ni wabaya.
Ni wazuri kweli. So it's been a pleasure kuwa nawe hapa kwa show. But siwezi kubali uende kama ujambia watu unajua upcoming players, si tunaondokea kwa simu. But what will be your word of advice to upcoming footballers, to Kenyan football fans? Kwanza before that we go to that. Boli ya Kenya sasa unaionaje?
Boli ya Kenya nikikompare na Rwanda.
Si lazima compare na Rwanda tu, basically boli ya Kenya umecheza ball sasa zile tulikuwa na sponsorship, tulikuwa na Super Sport, tulikuwa na Sport Pesa, we had so many partners.
Jeff, I think boli ya Kenya imechange. Nikicompare na enzi yetu venye tulikuwa hiyo time ya Super Sport. I think kuna a lot of things imechange. Nikiomba kama juu naona mpaka wachezaji wana fix ma game nini unajua? Ni so sad, so disappointing unajua. And then the other part nikiona ma-team venye zina struggle unajua. So mimi najua hiyo challenge. Nimekuwa kwa hiyo position unajua. So ukiona mchezaji alipu nini mentally nini watakuwa poa unajua. Hizo ma stress juu kila mtu akona responsibility. But nikiona boli ya Kenya saa hii wachezaji wanajua boli, wako na talent. Lakini hakuna ile bidii unajua. Ile bidii yenye ilikuanga kama kitambo, unajua ukicheza na Suma anakwambia huwezi mchenga mara mbili, sijui kama unaelewa. Yani sasa wachezaji naona wame relax, unajua ukipiga deal moja hapo uende FC unaona umefika, ukicheza game 2 3 nini kiburi imekuingia nini, unajua. I think for me my own opinion ama advice naweza wageni wa wakad, unajua wa pray, unajua, alafu wajue circle yao ni gani, jua ule mtu mwenye ako karibu na wewe ni mtu mwenye anakutakia mema, anakupush uachieve goal yako, na usikuwe na mtu negative, kuwa na mtu always ni positive. And then wakad pia gym wapige, unajua, wa pray. And the other thing naweza sema ni respect my coach. Already kama mwenye atasikia story yangu nini, unajua kama kuna ile kitu poa nimesema naweza ichukua, kama kuna ile kitu mbaya nimesema, unajua anaweza nisamea, na pia kuna ule mwenye nimekosea anisamee. So I think wachezaji wa Kenya sahi ama young players wenye wanakam, I think they can make it. It's all about you. Unajua, it's all about you. Unaweza kuwa wewe ni mdeadly hata uchezi, unaona, but unafanya nini nionyeshe coach nataka kucheza, and then ukiget your opportunity you use it, take it with both hands. Kwa sababu Jeff, ukiangalia Kenya tuko na wachezaji wengi sana talent, tukienda South B, tukienda Kibra, tukienda wapi, ukiangalia hata second division tuko na talent, ukiangalia hata sahi first division top scorer kama sahi ako Gor Mahia, unaona anajua ball. King FC unaona kuna wachezaji wengi wanajua ball, naweza mention zote lakini siwezi mention kila mtu, unaona. And then to try kama young players, try kukuwa na msemo mwenye anakuinspire, unajua, ingia hata hapo YouTube, angalia huyu mchezaji nini, angalia mchezaji anachezaje, mimi nacheza hivi, unajua naweza la nini kutoka kwa huyu mchezaji, and then unaangalia venye ni nini nafaa nihitaji nijipush, unaona ni nini nakosa. Alafu kuna kitu kingine pia wanasemanga kocha anakupea 25%, wewe unajipea kocha anakupea 25%, wewe yako ni 75%. So I think kama kuna kitu kingine pia poa kama mchezaji myangu, try kama unajua kama kocha ako hapo, try kumuuliza shida ni nini, naweza improve wapi, inasaidianga sana. So that's all naweza sema tu.
Tukikaa ulikuwa unaniambia story ya mental health, hata nipo umeongea kuhusu mentality. Unasema kukosa kulipwa, maybe time ulikuwa AFC, you have your responsibilities. Ukiwa Kenya inaweza kuwa rahisi, sisi uko na watu, unaweza kuja kwangu, unaweza kula, unaweza enda kwa mzazi, utakula, utasurvive. But umeenda Europe, umekaa hata miezi 6 matano matatu jalipwa, kuna time ulikuwa unaniambia ilikuwa inakuaffect sana mentally. How would you say uliweza kumanage hizo vitu zote, and are you at a good place mentally right now, because you've had the same challenges pia? Rwanda umeniambia umekaa almost 3 months hujalipwa. How does that affect your performance, and would you say you are at a good place mentally right now?
Sasa niko place poa kwa sababu I'm around my family, I'm around my friend, unajua. So unajua unaweza kuwa na stress, ufike hivi muone hata mtu yana smile, anafanya unasahau kila kitu, si ndio? But ukiangalia hiyo situation yenye umepitia yenye ulipwi nini kama 3 months, unajua Jeff, mimi kitu mimi ilikuwa inanisaidia ni nini? Nikirudi home niko na stress na inaniumiza mbaya sana, lakini nikiingia hiyo grao ni job yangu, najipush kwa sababu nataka nasema sijafika bado, unajua. So hata kama unakuwa affected aje, try ufind a person mwenye unaweza ongea naye, unaweza open up, unaweza mwambia, kwa sababu hakuna kitu poa kama ku open up. And then kama unapenda kusoma, chukua kitabu soma. Kama unapenda kuona movie, ona movie, unajua. Some inakuhelp, unajua. Inakufanya au think vitu zinaku affect, kwa sababu hapo unapata, hapo ndio msee unakuwa depressed, and then unapata unaanza kufanya vitu zenye negative zenye hazifai kwa career yako. So for me, mimi napenda kusoma kitabu ama napenda kuona movie nini. So try nikifika mahali na try kusoma kitabu ama na watch movie, na try kujidistract na kitu itanisaidia, unaona. Ama na kuanga open, naongeanga na Rio, unajua Rio, namfungulia roho, nikimfungulia roho, unajua na feel nimeitoa kwa roho. But kesho yake nikienda tizi, naeka kila kitu nasema hapa niko Vera, unaona. Najipush tu Jeff, unaona. maybe hujamanga, maybe hujafanya nini, lakini ukiingia pale ile ni job.
Yeah.
Na the more work hard pale itakusaidia, huwezi jua na
Itakufungulia
huwezi
njia.
jua nani anakuangalia pale juu. Unaona? So mimi hivyo ndo naweza sema tu mentally.
So now season imeisha Rwanda, umeniambia contract yako na Rayon Sport imeisha. Kuna teams zenye unaongea nazo ama what's your most likely destination now? Si lazima utaje majina, but of course venye season imeisha, si of course kuna unajaribu kumove. What is your most likely destination? Unajua ngatu wewe sasa zile uko free. Unaona ngatu umepanda ndege umeenda Greece. Unarudi kwa what is the most likely destination?
Unajua Jeff, siwezi sema sahi, unajua. Nikisema sama Rwanda nimekuwa na season poa, ups and down, unajua. Lakini kitu niko wapi nimetoka, nimeachieve kitu huko, unaona. Na Rayon Sport ukiangalia for almost 5 years wajeshinda cup, unaona. So jina yangu nimeacha pale, legacy yangu pale fulani nimeacha, unaona. So mimi kuja upande ya team, ikipata deal Kenya poa nachukua, ikipata deal Tanzania nachukua, but niko patient, unajua, kwa sababu sasa ukiangalia industry sasa ukiangalia is all about the videos ukitengeneza video poa nini unaituma huku kwa sababu natumia contacts zangu zenye najua, unaona. So for now nataka tu kuchill, nikae na family, unajua, ni enjoy na mabese, maybe ni kwenda nacheza magame, hata unaweza ni invite games zenyu za ipo za wazee nikuja nicheze kidogo.
Utachukua sana.
Ni kuenjoy ile ni wazae, si unacheza kabuda. So tuna enjoy nini, yani sasa nataka tu kuchill, unajua. Maybe in the next this coming week ama in the next 2 weeks probably maybe naweza kuwa na a good news, maybe nijue mali my next destination.
Nikusikia ukiongea sasa unaongea about family sana. Is it now a very integral part of you? You know, like nimekuambia mimi nakujua sana. Nikujua tangu tukiwa watu hii. But I've never had this opportunity kuongea naye one on one hivi. So but now sidhani kuna sentence una make bila kumention family. Is it now a very integral part of your life na imekuchangeaje?
Jeff, unajua tangu hiyo siku hiyo situation ya UG family ilikuwa there for me, but ukiangalia watu walikuwa wanani-criticize walikuwa wengi sana, unaona. Na blame ilikuwa tu kwangu, but my family was there. Hata saa hii nimeenda maybe Greece, nimeenda Rwanda, maybe sijalipwa 3 months nini, but my family is still there, unaona. Kuna mabese zangu siwezi kudanganya Jeff, wamekuwa there for me, unajua. Kama kuna time pia nilikuwa mbaya, kuna time Gabriel alikuwa through kwangu, kuna time Olunga alikuwa through, kuna time Aibu alikuwa through kwangu. So naweza sema mabese zangu pia wamenihelp pia mali nilikuwa nimeteguka kidogo, unaona. But at the end of the day family yangu imecheza big role, unaona. Kwa sababu wananipush, wananiambia leo nini, usikufe moyo, tunakuombea, wewe ng'ang'ana, vitu zitakuwa sawa. So family unajua ni important sana Jeff. Hata saa hii nini ifanyike, familia yako ndio itakuwa tu hapo, unaona. So naweza thank God nilipata watu wenye wananipenda, unajua. And they are always prayerful.
Shukran, nimeshukuru sana kwa na wewe and I wish you all the best.
Thank you bro.
Mucho Didier Junior. Paul Wele. Attention, Paul Wele! Paul Wele! Welcome, Paul Wele! Welcome to Rwanda, Paul Wele! Welcome!